Hey folks, I'm simply going to go by my YouTube username Hidden Truth, and I think the really only thing you need to know about me is that I'm a concerned American citizen. I'm concerned that we are entering strange and possibly dangerous times that are human-made, government-made, but could radically change the way we live, possibly. And I think it's really, I feel that it's partially my job to wake up as many people as I can, because I believe that there is power in truth and power in numbers, and the more people that know the truth of what's really going on, I think we have a better chance of stopping what I see as a totalitarian advance on America, where we're going to become like a communist type police state. And I'm going to try to do everything I can to stop that by waking up as many people as I can with articles that I find that the mainstream media might not always show you, or you might see on Drudge Report or InfoWars, but I'm going to try to condense all of that into a single daily video that shows you what I believe is the most important articles of the day. And first up we have today is that the Disney parks are going to be implementing RFID tracking chips in bracelets that they're going to make everybody who goes to their parks wear. And you might say, well, that's not a big deal. They're not forcing me to go to their parks, so they're not forcing me to wear that. But the Disney board of directors has a lot of people that are high ups in the Obama administration, and I believe it's only a matter of time before RFID becomes mainstream, where they'd make you have it in your driver's license or social security card. It's already happened in the Vatican, where they make everybody have that, and it's actually in a San Antonio school. All their students have to have RFID tracking cards with them at all times. So I mean, it's really not that stretch of imagination to think that someday we might all have them in our driver's licenses. And just to show you what I was talking about, if you looked at, just go on Wikipedia, look up the Walt Disney Company Board of Directors, and you'll find a couple of interesting things. First of all, if you look at this one board of director, Mrs. Lewis, I think that's a girl. No, it's a guy. But anyway, he is the head. He is also on the board of directors of Halliburton, which I found a little interesting. But if you keep going down here, look at this Monica C. Lorenzo. This is pretty disturbing. She is a member of President Obama's Economic Recovery Advisory Board. A couple other big shots. The head of GE is also on that advisory board. And if you go back and look at this, which I found most disturbing, Sheryl Sandberg. She is the chief operating officer of Facebook. Yeah, Facebook, the social media company that is suppressing gun pages on their website and pro-gun people and deactivating their accounts and stuff like that. But if you also look here, she's also the former chief of staff of the U.S. Department of Treasury, which is pretty interesting. So you see that that Disney has a lot of clout in the American government. Go to this next article here. We have up a small victory, but for how long? Illinois Democrats back down on gun grab. How long are they going to back down, though? They tried to sneak this through for a second time on Sunday night, and it didn't go through. But watch out, they might try to do it again, because their session just ended. Their next session, they're probably going to keep trying. And watch out in your own state for similar bills in your own state legislature that might happen, because I believe that they're going to try to divide and conquer, and in each state they're going to introduce these gun laws before they have a national gun law. If you go here, this is a local Illinois news site, that a lot of these Illinois gun owners aren't going to put up with this. There's record crowds at gun shows, record sales of guns in Illinois, and they're showing that they're not going to give up so easily. And if you go here to Fox News, next article, you can see just the hypocrisy of these people. Chicago has tough gun laws but leads nation in gun violence. If you look down here, 506 homicides last year. And it just goes to show that gun laws don't create less violence, they create more violence. And you'll hear on Huffington Post, the sickening Huffington Post, guns don't kill people, lax laws could kill people. Oh really? Is that why Chicago has the toughest gun laws and the highest crime rate? This guy also has the hypocrisy to mention Chicago in his own article, right here. And you go back up, see who this guy is. Oh, he's a psychiatrist, of course, brainwashing the low information voter, as you could put it. Next article, this is a great video on what could happen. Well, I'm not the only one waking up here. People are talking revolution, and of course I'm not supporting that, but there is talk in certain places. And I mentioned that this North Carolina police lieutenant warns of martial law in early 2013. This was on a radio show I've never really heard of, but I was just looking on YouTube and I found this, and I'll let you guys watch that for yourselves. And to mention the hypocrisy of these government type people, to put it simply, guess what? The DHS is buying 200,000 rounds of ammo to add to their 1.6 billion rounds of ammo that they already have. And this just isn't any kind of ammo. This is hollow point ammo. They don't mention it here, but they also bought buckshot. And buckshot and hollow point ammo are meant to put somebody down and keep them down. They're not meant to, they're meant to kill. To put it simply, they're not just meant to, I mean, these hollow point, they go out in spreads, and it's pretty sickening. What I found most sickening was that this company, the Evian Group, whatever, they were formed just 5 days before the announcement of solicitation. If you go on the Nevada Secretary of State website that has a list of companies in Nevada, there's really no information for this company except for a street address. And if you look up that street address in Google Maps, this comes up, a random street in Las Vegas that really looks like a important ammo manufacturer. Definitely is here. Maybe it's Carl's Jr. is making all the ammo, who knows. Next article, just an article I found, Bob Owens, his opinion on what a second Civil War could look like. Pretty interesting. If you have time, take a look at that. And the last article for the day is 18 killed in a Pakistani drone strike. I'm just going to try to bring you everyday update on American drone attacks all over the world. 18 were killed today in Pakistan. Who knows how many of those are actually quote-unquote the bad guys? You know, it's been shown time and time again that the American government doesn't care how many they kill as long as they get, again, the quote-unquote bad guys. So who knows how many innocents were killed? If you go down the same great website, Democracy Now!, a couple other things. Judge upholds drone secrecy despite doubts on attack's legality. So they're upholding that, yeah, Obama can kill American citizens with drones. Another shocking report here. Administration Task Force mauls gun database universal checks, trying to tear apart the Second Amendment so they can tear apart all the other amendments, because everybody knows that once the Second Amendment goes, it's a lot easier to get rid of the rest. And that's the news for today that I found important. If you find the time, just give me a like and subscribe, because I'm not going to keep doing this if I don't get support. So if you like my videos and want to see more, please like and subscribe this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another episode. Thank you.